Yeah, so there's a lot that can be said about nature. Nature can be brutal, but most of the time you'll find that nature is beautiful. It's brutal, but it can be very, very, very beautiful if you know how to look at it. And we are a part of nature. And it would be cool if we could show the more beautiful side of nature through our actions and how we coexist what was already in motion when we got here. See, I came out here for the minnows, but obviously there's way more natural life out here than that. Minnows, I just seen I want to call it a snake, but it's in the water, so assuming it's not actually a snake, or maybe it's a water snake. Um, Different things in this water. The water is very shallow, so that's why it's interesting to see all of this natural life moving around out here. So I'm not going to be out here too long because I don't want to disturb the setup. I don't want to call it a trap, even though it might be what it is. I don't want to disturb that setup so they can get comfortable with the environment and kind of make that what I set up more natural to them. The longer it sits here, they'll forget that it's not. It hadn't been there for a while. So nobody coming over to disturb it or look at it or come near it. It'll make them a little bit more comfortable, and then they'll feed. I got cat food in there. Yesterday I used cat food and bread. Got about 3 of them. I got 2 nice sized ones, and I put them in the 55-gallon tank at home, and I put the other one in the other tank. It's kind of like community oriented with the other minnows that I actually bought from a bait shop. I'm getting these minnows to study them, see how the water adjusts properly, the temperatures and all of that kind of stuff. Yes, I did my research on it, but I'm doing my own type of, I guess you should call it, experiment. And feeding them different things. They all love bloodworms. You can't get around that. Now, so I'm looking at this. I'm gonna call him a water snake, and this thing is looking at me. He's also looking over there towards where I set up the minnow trap. I don't know what that might mean. Maybe I'll be catching a water snake too. I don't want that in my tank. I don't want that in my house. I don't want that in my neighborhood. But nature is speaking, and I'm gonna get out the way. See, what I love about this system is, I mean, you know, if it's left alone, not tampered with too much, nature just kind of falls in line with whatever man decided to do, as long as they're using natural things. Now, there are some things that's man-made up here, like you'll see that wire. It's away from everything. But when you see these rocks, the branches, you see how that green brush over there is what I use in my tank, and the fish loves it. I don't know whether there's nutrients in there, oxygen in there, I don't know what's in there, but they love it. And the plants love that water because they're growing. But I like to keep it refreshed, bring new plants in, because they start disappearing, and I'm assuming that they're being eaten. That one tank I got's got about 10 fish in it. And that 55-gallon, ironically enough, has only got 2. And I'm probably going to stop around 6 fish and watch them for about 6 months. That'll be, this is actually the first day. Oh man, it's the first day of August. Wow. So, you know, when I look at this, it just makes me think, you know, they used to sell machines with lighting that makes these sounds. Nature provides it already. So man spent a lot of time copying nature. Nature had it right billions and billions of years ago before we ever even got here. So we do all these things we do with technology, and we end up repeating nature. Just look at the airplanes. Those are birds. Just look at the boats and the ships. Those are fish. Look at the submarines. Those are like whales. I mean, we mimic nature because it's the smartest thing going. This artificial intelligence, it is what it is. I'm going with the holy wisdom and move like that. So let me give y'all a few minutes of just quiet, serene sound. Okay, so you like that? Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. You know that list of things everyone else gets y'all to do? Well, there's something to it. Y'all do that so you can get in the algorithm, push the channel forward, and spread these positive messages. There's enough negativity out there. We don't even need to acknowledge it no more. Oh, it's the whole school going over there. See, they have all these rocks they can hide under. Trust me, guys, there's lots and lots of fish out here. You know, so as the water gets deeper, that kind of community gets bigger. They grow to the size of their tank at home, so I would assume they grow to the size of their, I guess you could say their domain, or at least the areas that they live. Territory, I guess you could say. And however big the territory is, just that's how big they grow. And then I'll grow that, and then I'll have to move on to something bigger, or either get eaten. So just look at the natural flow when the rocks is filtering everything out, and then look at when it's just sitting still. It stagnates. Some messages in that. There's definitely some messages in that. There's gnats, bugs out here. Yeah. See, what I did is set up some minnow traps. Yesterday I caught 3. Let me just show you my setup a little bit without disturbing it too much. I don't know what y'all can see right there. Maybe I'll show you when I get back, but I don't want to disturb it right now. Got this brush over it. You see the string. Wow. So what's that? What we got right there? You see it? Went up under that rock. There go the head right there. Yeah, see that. He's out here hunting for something. Ain't gonna be me. So that Y right there, that Y branch, that's underneath. That was underneath this bridge actually. And this is what I'm using to kind of cover them. No one sees them, people were just over here, even a child. They did not notice that. They noticed the fish. They didn't notice this yellow string right here. But it's up under there. Now maybe I'll show y'all when I come back. But right now, they may feast.